Welcome to the driver permit test tutorial. First, to get this practice test, the free ones, you're going to have to go to the Daniel Boone Regional Library, or otherwise known as the Columbia Mo Library. So I search it, pulls up, and I click on it. Pulls up again, and I search. In the search bar, I'm going to type driver permit. Going to hit enter. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to get the practice for your driver's exam link. When I put the cursor over it, it highlights blue and underlines. Click it. Then it's going to pull up, and I'm scrolling down again, the drivingtest.org. It's blue underline, meaning it's a link. I click on it. Then it goes to the test. It goes straight to the Missouri, right up here. It's got DBRL for Daniel Boone Regional Library, Missouri already. And it's got in partnership with Daniel Boone Regional Library. So it's already set up for you. I scroll down and we have the handbook where we can read it or listen to it. And then we have about the test, 1 through 5 here, the easy ones. Harder ones are about road signs and road situations. Then we have the hardest, fines and limits. So these are all helpful for you to learn the information you need to pass the driver permit test. First resource on here is the driver guide. As you can see, it pulls up right here the digital copy for you, PDF. Go through it, and it goes through the whole book. Then on the right side here is the audio of the book. That means it's being read to you. So if I wanted to go ahead and go to one of these chapters here, and then I could click the button over here and it will play. So I'm just going to start with the beginning, make it easy. Chapter 1, the Missouri driver's license. And then I click here, play.
Chapter 1. The Missouri Driver License. Anyone who operates a motor vehicle or motor-driven cycle on public roadways in Missouri is required to have a valid driver license.
So that's what we're aiming for, right? So I'm going to go back a page up here on the browser. So that's this part. Now I'm going to scroll down to the easy tests. Practice test 1 is what you're going to start with. So I'm going to open it. This one's already in progress, okay? So when you pull it up, all of these will be blank. But it's very routine. It repeats a lot. So first you're going to make sure the voiceover is selected on, so it's green. What that means is the question can be read to you. If you're not a great reader, that's okay. You can still drive. What you're getting tested on is your information, the knowledge that you know, not whether you can read. There's not that much reading you need to do when driving. There's some road signs, but mostly you can memorize them. So when you go into the practice test, first thing you're going to do is if there's a picture, you click on it. It makes it bigger. Then you can investigate. What am I looking at here? What does this say? Okay, we have a truck and a circle. Okay. So I hit the X to go back to the question, scroll down, and then I click it to read it to me.
What does this sign mean? Only large trucks are allowed on this road. Drivers can park their trucks here. No parking is allowed here. No trucks are allowed on this road.
So I'm not sure what it is, so I'm going to scroll down here. It says, give me a hint. Click on that. And then right here, it reads it. It doesn't read this part. You just have to read it yourself. So it says, the sign shows a truck with a red slash over it. What do you think that slash usually means on a road sign? This one's pretty easy, but if you don't know, you don't know. So then I'm going to go, I think no trucks are allowed on this road. So I'm going to choose my answer. Click it. Now, when I get it correct, it goes green. Yay, I got it right. Then, right or wrong, no matter what, I read the sentences that pop up underneath each time. This says a red circle with a diagonal red slash means no. The red slash over the truck indicates that trucks are not allowed on this road. Got it right. Then we go to the next question. Repeat. If there's a picture, we zoom in on it. We click on it. It makes it bigger and we investigate it. If not, then we go straight to the question. And we have it read.
Under normal roadway conditions, you may not drive slower than blank on interstate highways. 60 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour.
So, the blank means I'm supposed to fill in the blank with one of these choices. Man, I need a hint again. I'm going to scroll down to hint. I'm going to read some stuff. Keep in mind that the minimum speed limit on interstate highways is set to facilitate safe and effective traffic flow. It's more than 30 miles per hour, but definitely not as high as freeway speed limits. What do you think could be a safe but minimum speed to maintain on the interstate? So I go up here and I kind of read it to myself. Under normal roadway conditions, you may not drive slower than blank on interstate highways. So I'm going to say 25. Oh no, I got it wrong. So here's what it looks like when you get it wrong. The correct answer is highlighted, so usually right then I'm going to say, okay, the correct answer is 40. Say it to myself, 40 miles per hour is the minimum. Got it. Then I read this right here. On interstate highways under normal roadway conditions, you may not drive slower than 40 miles per hour. If this minimum speed is too fast for you, you should use another route. However, under poor roadway conditions such as snowy or icy roads, you should slow down below 40 miles per hour if necessary for safety. So it always tells you the right or wrong answer. This paragraph always pops up, whether it's one sentence or four. Read that. These are bite-sized pieces of the book to help you learn. Where I don't care if you're getting all green and all correct or all wrong. I want you to go through here one little concept at a time, have it read to you, answer the question, use the hint, and then read this little paragraph. And then you go to the next one. And you go through the whole test like that. At the end, it'll tell you how you did, and it'll let you go back and review your wrong answers. So the last step you're going to do is go through here and click the red ones. So here we are. Number one, I clicked it right here. It brings up a question I got wrong previously. All right, so it says, I can have it read to me with the button, or I'll read it now. When entering a highway, use the entrance ramp and to increase your speed to match the speed of highway traffic. So it's acceleration lane, it's green. I don't even mess with the wrong answers now. When entering a highway, use the entrance ramp and acceleration lane to increase your speed to match the speed of highway traffic. Then I read this. Entrance ramps are short one-way ramps used to get on the highway. At the end of most entrance ramps is an acceleration lane. Use the entrance ramp and acceleration lane to increase your speed to match the speed of highway traffic before you merge. So that is reviewing the wrong answer. So I go to number 3. Again, same thing. Blank, one of these, are large blind spots around trucks where a car cannot be seen by the driver. So we have no zones. I look at it. The red spots are no zones for big trucks. And then I read down here, a truck or bus has large blind spots on each side, in the rear and in the front where an automobile cannot be seen. These blind spots are called no zones. Don't drive in a no zone except when absolutely necessary. When passing a truck or bus, move through its no zone as quickly as is legally and safely possible. So these cars here are there, but they're going to move through it and go around. So that's how you do the practice testing. You are going to go to the website, go to the practice test, select the picture, have the question read to you, use the hint if you need, make your selection, learn the correct answer, and then read that little paragraph. After the whole test is done, then you review your wrong answer and you take that same test again. And I promise you, with repetition and review, you will get better scores and learn the information. Hopefully more fun than just